Hi guys, welcome to my first support match of the RQB beta following placements. So placed around 1750, similar to last season. And on this map, I was stuck with a dilemma going into this one, in that I know from my damage placements that the first few matches, or the first couple of matches after my placements, I've had some big swings in SR. I've gone up 120 from 2 wins over there, so I wanted to do well. But at the same time, I've been playing Anna this day, and I was just in the mood. I just wanted to play Anna, but I know that I can't play her to the same level that I can a Moira or a Zen, just simply because I haven't got as much practice on her, and she's much harder. So I decided to make the call that I will play Anna. So that I can, I was in the zone with her, so it's a great chance to get some practice with her in competitive, and I guess it's a good step towards kind of getting over that sort of competitive anxiety, going in worried about kind of losing SR or whatever. At some point, you just got to go in and play, because it's the only way you're going to get better. So I decided to do that with Anna and take the hit that, or accept the fact that if we lose, or even if we win, there may be a penalty to my SR versus had I played with one of my more established characters. But anyway, so I want to focus on this, kind of how I do, how I get on, what I can look to do better with Anna to improve down the line. And I'm wearing my Paris Eternal skin today, which I very much like. Go on here, staying at the back of my team, which is alright. Unfortunately, the team have gone around there, and it puts me in a position where I can't see them, and I don't have a covered route to get through to them. I do manage to get through there, fortunately, and now I can regroup with D.Va and Moira. Obviously, our team's split into two, so it's not great. I get stuck behind that stupid ride. Now, behind with them, Reaper dives in right behind to get a good sleep, and now I want to catch up with D.Va. Winston dives onto me as well. Unfortunately, I just get isolated there. It was maybe when the Reaper teleported up, I took a couple of steps back to give myself room for the sleep, and it was a good sleep, but it was at the same time that D.Va and Moira were pushing forward, and that separated us. Obviously I didn't know that I was going to get dived by a Winston at that point, so I mean, that was unlucky. And to be honest, that probably did actually create the space with Reaper and Winston distracted by me up there. I think our D.Va and Moira pushed onto the point and started what looked now like, actually a good capping position. So I wanted to go around here. I think I should have taken a peek at the point to check everyone was okay there, but I wanted to back the soldier up, because it looks like he was losing out against the Lucio. Though with the point ticking down, I knew it was okay over here. And it was one of those, while it was disappointing to die so quickly on the first push, maybe that distraction of Winston and Reaper did seem to open up the push onto this. And now, I mean, again, conservative position, which is decent. I'm trying to just put some damage into that Winston and keep soldier alive, which I do. See the Farah. I wasn't quite sure where she was. I could see them coming in. The team will deal with it now. Just topping up our team, and then I'll get onto the payload. So our team doing a lot of good work going forwards. Steve's up there. I'm trying to get the angle on her to heal her, but it's maybe I should have been on voice comms, kind of saying, take a step towards me, and we'll keep you topped up. I don't know, whatever. Winston dives in, so again I stay conservative, but I need to go in and top my team up. Unfortunately, that was an unfortunately placed shield. Now Farah's coming in. I want to get away from her, group back up with my D.Va for some protection, and unfortunately we get a flanking Reaper that picks me off. Yeah, I mean, again, our team was split where we had 2 people going one way, and I don't know where the rest of the team were. I think I made the right call to try and regroup with my D.Va. And it was an awkward position as well, because I didn't want to go around that corner and expose myself. I was taking cover there, and I got picked off by the Reaper. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about that death. Well, keeping the Sigma alive. He needs to be doing better with his barrier, I think. Again, I don't have an angle on the Farah. Aim could be better here, but no matter. So I was trying to keep that Sigma alive again. Notice I didn't really look right when crossing the street there. Where was I? I think yeah, no, it's because we just communicated. Soldier said he's got his ultimate. I was saying I've got my ultimate. So obviously we want to stack them. to, but he was running off. He was running away from me at the same time, so I was trying to chase him down. But I've got your nano. There we are. Now I dropped the nano in. Unfortunately, what I didn't realise was that D.Va was sending her ult in at the same moment, so we end up popping 3 ults into a fight, which was a bit overkill. I don't think there's much we could do about that. You know, that was just unfortunate communication thing. Really good sleep on the ulting Winston there. Unfortunately, obviously, again, I didn't kind of communicate it, so my team were just firing. Not their fault. It's just an unfortunate disconnect. Unfortunately, I get picked off by the Reaper ult there, but our team are dominating the fight. I mean, in retrospect, I maybe would have been better a bit more on the right, kind of inside the building a bit, peeking in and out. This is one of the things that I guess I need to do a bit more work on as Anna, is just positioning in these certain positions, and it's not even just kind of positioning on maps, it's positioning in certain fights as they go through the map. I guess I'm maybe just not kind of got, I don't know, like an Anna brain yet. Just trying to keep the D.Va alive there. Aim could have been better, but I think that was a losing fight. But I think we've capped the point, haven't we? So yeah, now I want to come back around here, get some good angles, some good damage output there. Top the D.Va up. So obviously I know there's a Lucy around there somewhere. Reaper comes in. I missed the sleep, which I think was poor at such close range. Obviously I should have done better there. He picks me down. I don't think my position was too bad. They're obviously hiding away in the room to... Then I'm not quite sure what's happened here, why our team are over on the right. If you're going to fall back that far, just sit in your spawn and, and fight from there. Could do with some better aim around here. I should maybe be doing more in scoped aim. Get a good D.Va ult coming in to kind of open the way. Miss another sleep. That was obviously less impactful. Now I do well just keep the D.Va alive while he deals with the Road Dog. See, there's a couple of people needing healing in here. Straight onto them before he's asked for it, which is great. It's pretty good. Again, this is just about keeping my team alive.
Go. I'll keep you healed. You're powered up. Get in there.
So I power up the soldier to unleash his nano.
Move it out.
We do really well there. Fortunately, it's flanking May that I don't pick up on. I think, obviously, I was staying close to the payload to help it move it, which I think was the right decision before. But then when that fight kicked off, I was too far forward. I maybe would have been better further back, within, you know, trying to fire healing into my team, or even in the behind the payload, kind of in the corner in the kind of the final point section. Again, it's like it's a minor positioning thing there, but I think that was the difference between life and death there. Now this is a better position. Unfortunately, obviously, Sigma ult comes in and obviously ends up team wiping most of our team. There's nothing I can do. I don't think I'll even be able to die on the point here. So yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to cap the point. I think we were really well in that round, so it was disappointing that we didn't quite get to finish. Yeah, my performance okay. Obviously, there's some aim improvements needed, but that was not surprising. Obviously, it's Anna. She's a difficult hero to play, and she requires a lot of aim skills. So I'm okay with that. I think my aim statistics are okay, although they're probably boosted by shooting into D.Va from a meter away or whatever. And then yeah, it was these minor positioning things, particularly. It's not so much just kind of standard positioning, it's when the specific fight breaks out in a specific part of the map, getting straight into that mindset of where I need to be positioned to be able to put healing into my team, but minimizing the risk of me taking damage, or even if I am taking damage in that position, meaning that it's got to drag one of their team away from the fight. Like in the very first fight, actually, where even though they took me out, 2 people were dragged well out of position, which I think gave, I don't know, I haven't actually watched the replay to see what happened on the point at that point, but I think it did help give D.Va and Moira the opening they needed to get on the point. Now we don't have a shield tank this time, so I was a bit unsure where to position myself. I was kind of going over here, thinking we'd set ourselves up. This is again where I maybe needed a bit more quick thinking.
Anna.
So sort of started saying Anna. I didn't really want to get into the voice because I didn't know if he was about to insult me or whatever. Anyway, he didn't say anything else, so I don't know. So I took in here and I don't know if you could see it there, but I saw it in real time. I saw the Widow flying up with the grapple, and I just knew at that point, oh, I'm dead. and then I went down. So that was poor positioning on my part. I think it was caused by just kind of indecision. The fact that we didn't have a barrier tank. I wasn't sure where my team were going to set up, so therefore I wasn't sure where I should be setting up. In retrospect, where they set up, I think I would have been better maybe on the high ground, at least to start with, as I would have had visibility of them, and then I could have dropped back as the enemies push through the choke. Now again, I'm not quite sure where my team are or where I need to be to heal them. I could hear the Reaper coming over the top there. Fortunately, I missed the sleep. And I missed a grenade, and he takes me out. So yeah, again, I've missed several sleeps in this round. I just need to practice it more than anything, to get used to that aim, especially because there's a slight delay before firing, and I don't think it's hit scan. I think it's projectile, which just makes it that bit harder. There's a few of those I've missed at crucial moments. I mean, one-on-one with a Reaper, you expect the Reaper to win, but I just offered no resistance there. And I didn't use any of my kit to my advantage there either, to even delay the fight, especially because I had a teammate coming in. So I tried to nano him. I should have nanoed nano grenade, that is, nano grenaded myself. So now I'm taking up a more conservative position, but I don't have great sight lines on my team. Again, I'm not quite sure where they are. I think they're up high or in there. Go in here. I can see Roadhog's low. So I want to both heal him and get him back into the fight as quick as possible. Now I'm grouping up, or sort of grouping up with them again. Kind of getting close and they're running away. So I drop back. And I think certainly in this round, I think I'm really struggling to kind of keep up with my team. Just because I'm not fully confident on where they are or where they're going, which means I keep ending up in bad positions. Now I'm doing okay. They're grouping up, and now I'm being able to get some heals in and start to add some value to my team. I'll stick with my D.Va. Less bothered about missing that sleep. Obviously, it's Sombra. She would be difficult to hit with sleep anyway. They obviously chuck 2 ults in, but we chuck a counter D.Va bomb. And our D.Va's done really well with the D.Va bombs actually. I think that's like 9 kills from 3 bombs or something. Decent position I took up there, again falling straight back to a more covered position.
Nano boost is ready to deploy.
I was swapping there because I noticed they've swapped off the Widow, which does make it easier for me to take up positions like this. So I nanoed the D.Va again just to keep her alive there. That was a decent sleep. Did I interrupt his ult there? Maybe, I don't know, I'd have to watch it again. I don't know if someone else interrupted it. If I did, that was very good. There we get the full hold on A. Let's do a full hold on, yeah, on the map, so to give us the win. So that was decent. Again, I can clearly see that my Ana is not the same level as my Moira or Zen. That reflects just how much harder she is to play. But, you know, I enjoyed playing it, and I played the hero I wanted to play, which ultimately, you know, if I just go on and play the hero I want to play, as long as I'm not doing badly for my team or putting my team at risk of losing, I think it should ultimately be a more enjoyable game overall. And whatever happens, it was good practice, it was good experience on Ana, again in a competitive environment. So spoiler alert, but my SR, it goes up by 22 here, following that win. Now particularly compared to what I've seen on the Pharah, again when I went up 50 and then went up 70, and what it suggests is like it's giving me some SR for the win, but it's not heavy, it's not really rating my performance particularly well, which is probably fair. You know, watching that back, there was massive things that went wrong, or that I didn't do right. There's some big mistakes I could correct, but yeah, it was decent. So if you've got any feedback, tips, comments to improve, feel free to leave it below. It's always much appreciated. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I'll have some more up soon. Thanks.